Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming. And if you're new here, you haven't met me yet, I'm Lala's Grand. Thank you for stopping by. So just go ahead, relax, get something to drink, chill, watch my videos. And if you like this video at the end, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and put your notifications bell on. So for today's video, you guys, it's all about honey, you guys. So if you saw my last video, I went ahead and I talked about the whole entire Rebel collection from Juvias Place. Now the look that I did was with the Army palette, and I really do like the greens that I used in this palette. Now I haven't done a look with the grays or the teals, and if you're interested in seeing me do a look, just let me know. But if you want swatches and more information about the collection, just check out my last video. But yeah, you guys, I don't know, like I love to wear like natural colors sometimes, and then I just like to wear like colorful looks. I'm so like in the middle, in between. I literally just go with how I'm feeling. Like if I want to have something that has color, I wear color that day. If I want a more natural, neutral look, then that's what I do. And today, actually, I'm not going anywhere because it's really late at night when I'm filming this. But I just felt like filming, and I just have the motivation to film right now. And if you do film videos, you know what I mean by when I say motivation to film. Like, I didn't realize that it's actually a thing until I started YouTube, but you literally have to be just motivated and excited to film. And that's how I feel now, and I really want to film with this honey palette. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, what look I'm gonna come up with, I have no idea. You guys know I kind of just go with the flow, and I just love how my looks turn out. So we're gonna see what look I come up with today. So obviously my eyebrows are done. I don't have my face done. I wanna do eyes first today. I know, who am I? Like, who is she? I don't know. I just want to do my eyes first, and then we'll worry about face later. So let me zoom y'all in. All right, you guys, so I'm starting off on a beautiful clean face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use her primers. Now remember, I have color 1 and color 2. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna use color 2 to prime my lids. All right, so eyelids are primed. Now, what eyeshadow look do I want to do? I still don't know yet. So I think what I want to do is I want to start off with the darkest matte in the palette. By the way, this palette has 3 mattes and 1 shimmer. And so this palette right here is like a red orangish brown shade. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this. And I'm just taking this color on a small detailed crease brush. And this is my Morphe M139. So I just want to put this like right above my crease area and just tap it. And I'm just gonna lightly blend the shadow out, just the edges. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take this lightest matte color in the palette. Now there's 2 yellow orangey shades in the palette. I wanna show you the difference between the 2. But the top left one is more of like a yellow matte dandelion color. And then this one, well, maybe this is more of like a dandelion or more of like an orange color. And then this is like a dandelion yellow. So we're gonna take the one that's like a dandelion yellow. And I'm gonna take that color on a clean blending brush. And I want to use this just to blend out the edges of that first color even further. Ooh, and it's giving me a nice little gradient look up top. All right, let me show the other eye some love. I feel like I've just neglected my other eye. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and use color number 1 to go ahead and cut my crease. All right, y'all, so look at this crease. This crease is cut. So I'm gonna go into the shimmer shade first. And I'm just using a clean flat brush just to tap the shadow on. Actually, wait, I first want to use my finger. I forget, I always like to use my finger first. And then I go in with my brush for just some more precision. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with that matte orangey shade, and I'm gonna just tap this right here. And then I'm gonna go back into that red matte shade and use that one on the end. And I'm gonna go back into my little detailed crease brush and blend those two together just a little bit. Not too much, because remember I did cut my crease and set this, but I'm really just tapping back and forth into these two shades just to marry the two together. And I'm gonna go back into that gold shade and marry that with the orange matte. This really is an orangey golden shade. I really like this. I think it's so pretty. And I feel like if you're a fan of like warm tone eyeshadows, then this is something that you would like. All right, so that's it that I want to do for the eyes right now. Now I'm looking a little crazy because the rest of my face isn't done. So I'm gonna use foundation next. Now I do have two of the Juvia's Place foundation sticks, and I can't remember which shade I'm in. I have Zambia and Tunisia, so we're literally just gonna go ahead and swatch both after I prime my face because I totally didn't forget to prime. And this is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Primer that I have been loving lately. So I can't remember which shade I am. This one is Tunisia, and this one is Zambia. So let's see. Okay, Zambia is really red, so we're definitely gonna go with Tunisia. Okay, now I remember. So we're just gonna leave that one on there. And we're going to blend out the rest. Do you guys like using foundation sticks? I feel like I have to be in a certain mood to use them, and I only want to use them at certain times. Like, I don't want to use it like if I have to go somewhere where I know I'm gonna really need to have my makeup on for like 8 hours or even like 6 hours, like any type of like long-term makeup wear. I don't really like to use foundation sticks for, and I feel like sometimes I can look really even oily with the foundation sticks, but I do like the convenience of them and how quick and easy they are to use. So I feel like one of the benefits of doing face first is that you don't have to deal with, you know, blending in your foundation around your, you know, nose bridge area where your eyeshadow is at. So a pro tip that you can use is you can literally blend in your foundation right in this area around your nose bridge, and then go ahead and do your eyeshadow look. That way, when it comes time to blending all this out, you don't have to struggle in that area. But I forgot to do that today. So yeah, I'm just gonna struggle in this area and be very careful with how I blend around here. Now I wanna go ahead and use one of the concealers. I have shade number 9 and 11. And I know that the shade that's closer to 1 is like, it starts out like from the darkest. So the darkest shade is like the lower number, and then the lighter shades are like the higher number. So I am going to go ahead and use shade number 9 and then shade number 11. So if you're looking for an affordable, easy to use, really good concealer, Juvia's Place it is. I mean, this formula is really nice. And y'all, who am I using this brush to blend out my concealer? I am like a changed woman over here. I never used to use a brush at first. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with this Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Skin in Y445. And so for my contour, I'm actually going to use this last shade from the Deep Dark palette. These bronzing palettes are bomb. And then for bronzer, I'm going to use the last shade in the dark palette. Man, this shade just adds the perfect amount of warmth to my skin. Like, whew. I'm going to use the Cocoa liner from Juvia's Place in my waterline. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna go into that second matte shade that we used, which is like that dandelion yellow color. And I'm gonna use this to blend the brown into my waterline. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I love how this look came out, especially because I had no idea what I was gonna do. And I think it came out so nicely. Like, I love how that gold shimmer shade on my lid just is like pouring into the orange matte shade that's pouring into like the red brown shade. I just love the whole look and just how it came together. And I'm glad that I cut my crease. I don't know, I just really think it looks so beautiful. And so for my lips, I actually used the lipstick from Juvia's Place, the Nude Series collection. You guys, these lipsticks are so good. Like, I feel like if you have these, I don't know, it's really hard to purchase other lipsticks because these lipsticks are so good and they're affordable. So this is a shade Toffee that I have on my lips, and it's like the perfect brown shade. Like this, it's not dark, it's not light, like it just blends in. Like for my skin tone, it really just blends in with my lips. And I feel like this looks so good, oh my goodness. So I paired this with a lip gloss, and something that I really like to do is I really like to create my whole look together just for it to be just more cohesive. And so for the lip gloss, I wanted to kind of just tie it in all together. So I wanted to play with the reflex and the gloss that are kind of similar, but like that will complement each other, that are on my lid. So I'm using the Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and this is in the shade Cream and Sugar. And this gloss is so pretty. I love the way it looks. It's like a really nice creamy, like vanilla beige sparkly type lip gloss, but when you put it on, I feel like it blends out so nicely. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you like what you saw, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which is @LalasGrand_. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.